Wonders of Sodor, what an amazing game, honestly. Just truly brilliant. And it feels like you're on the Isle of Sodor. I honestly can't wait to see where they expand this game to, because I really do think that there are many potential expansions to this game. I mean, just look at this map. Just look at this map. If you feel like you're on the Isle of Sodor, and there's so many stories, there's so many activities here. I'm looking forward for more racing. Personally, I think more racing would be absolutely necessary, and I think that they should add it. But it doesn't have to be this way. And there's a lot of great stories, of course, to be told in Thomas and Friends. I mean, we have what, more than 2 decades, nearly 3 decades of stories now, right? Well, I should say 3 decades of stories to say from the show. Diesel Revolution, exactly. We have some like Diesel things, and I was thinking like we should play some Diesel stories because we love a good Diesel. This music really kind of hits you, doesn't it? Here it is, branching out. When Thomas falls ill, Sir Topham Hatt requests help from an unlikely engine. I've played a little bit with Diesel, and he's very powerful, honestly, which I guess to be expected because he's a Diesel. But like you expect, because he is not as the size of Gordon, to not be very strong, but he's pretty strong, so it's pretty awesome. Let's go get started in there. Oh man, yeah, a lot of good times. Yeah, I did do a video of them. Oh, here's the story now. Hey Joshua, Naveen, good to see you.
Branching out.
Poor Thomas.
It was a busy time on the railway, and all of the engines were working hard. Except poor Thomas. He was feeling unwell.
Oh.
You should go to the steamworks for a while, said Sir Topham Hatt. They'll have you fixed up and feeling better in no time.
Oh, Sir Topham. Oh, and Emily's gonna help him there.
As Emily came and took Thomas away to be repaired, Sir Topham Hatt wondered who else he could get to take Thomas's passengers. Suddenly, Diesel pulled into the yard with a train of trucks.
Hey, how's it going, Miles? Good to see you.
Sir Topham Hatt looked at him and smiled. Ah, Diesel, just the engine I wanted to see. Diesel looked a little nervous. Sir Topham Hatt usually only wanted to see him if he was in trouble. Good morning, sir, said Diesel nervously. Did you need me for something?
Bye, Thomas.
Yes, indeed I do.
Get well soon.
Smiled Sir Topham Hatt. Thomas is not feeling well, and Emily has taken him to the steamworks to be repaired. So I need a really useful engine to help with taking the passengers on the branch line.
Look at that.
Diesel was very surprised.
He's very surprised. I'm surprised too.
But sir, he protested, I'm only a shunting engine. I've never really pulled passengers before.
Look, I'm Sir Topham Hatt.
Don't worry, Diesel.
I haven't done that before.
Sir Topham Hatt reassured
Maybe need a
him.
hat.
I'm confident you'll manage just fine. And I'm sure that Annie and Clarabel will be glad to show you what to do.
Well, that's
Just
nice.
remember, you
Best
need to be on
behavior.
your best behavior today. I don't want to hear from the passengers that you've been causing trouble.
Yeah, no trouble. No trouble.
But sir, I can't take Annie and Clarabel. They're Thomas's coaches, and they don't like me, and... Diesel, you'll be fine, smiled Sir Topham Hatt. Now run along and collect Annie and Clarabel. They should be waiting for you in the sidings.
Doesn't look like it.
Oh, why do I have to take passengers?
Sorry, Miles.
Maybe, he thought, Sir Topham Hatt chose me because I am the best engine for the job.
I was never really a big fan of Diesel. This is the one time where I prefer all engines go Diesel to an old Engine's Go character to the original, right? Because the original character, he's sort of like a bad guy. Like, look at his smug expression. He thinks Diesel are better. While Old Engine's Go, he's just more of kind of like a friendly rival to Thomas. Like, oh, let's go racing, right? And I know it's like people say like, oh man, Kevin, you're talking as if All Engine's Go is like better than than the regular. Well, you know, All Engine's Go Diesel is a nicer engine. Is a nicer engine, I think. You remember Sir Topham Hatt? You still question why Sir Topham Hatt invited Diesel back to Sodor after all the devious acts? Yeah, right? This is so weird. I mean, it's clearly not a steam engine. Like, everything looks so... it's not quite modern is not the right word, but advanced here. Okay. This is what they look like out this way? Okay, neat. I'm so used to seeing a lot of steam engines and not really used to seeing a diesel engine. Oh, wow, this is very responsive compared to Thomas. I can see why you might want to play as Diesel because it feels different. It feels different. Like we accelerated extremely fast. How's our braking? Oh, our braking's pretty decent too. Now, admittedly, we don't have any coaches or cars, so not the craziest thing. Okay, we're gonna stop. But it feels very responsive. Diesel might be a lot of fun to play as, honestly. Okay. We have to go backwards. Go back to Annie and Clarabel. Like, look at that. We're already can go up to 30 miles an hour at this speed. What's our stopping speed? Oh yeah, braking is really nice on this. Okay, we gotta connect Annie and Clarabel. Yeah, nice and friendly. Diesel is off-putting. It's a little strange, but you know, we've encountered enough, you know, diesels in our life. You know what I'm saying? So it's nice to have, you know, a friendly Diesel. There we go.
Hello, ladies. Oh no, Clarabel. It's that devious
Diesel.
Surely, replied Clarabel, Sir Topham Hatt could have picked another engine instead of
You can hear them. Oh, that's not nice to hear.
Perhaps he thinks I'm the best engine for the job, boasted Diesel. After all, he specifically asked me to help with the passengers while Thomas is away. I'm sure he only asked you to help as all the other engines are busy.
Oh.
Hey,
But they did not.
Now we need to get going. We don't want to be late after all.
You think that Diesel works as a neutral character too? He's a real jerk, but he's not evil. I think so. That's fair. That's fair. And I do think that that's a better, probably more fair look at him for CGI Thomas, for original Thomas, in that he just thinks that Diesels are better. He is a little devious, but you know, we've seen Thomas play tricks on engines like Gordon, so you know. Still, he's a little more devious than any of Thomas and his friends. I'll just pretend to be All Engines Go Diesel. All engines go. Come on, we just gotta go. I gotta admit, actually, that now that I'm hooked up to Annie and Clarabel, the acceleration is definitely a lot slower. I thought this would be a little bit more powerful, honestly, but no, not really. Am I still braked? I see. I still had the brakes on for some reason. That was weird. I don't know why I had the brakes on. I had the brakes and I was accelerating at the same time. Can I do that? Oh, I can brake and accelerate at the same time. That's very strange. I didn't know that. I guess that makes sense. Oh, I gotta stop. Oh yeah, Diesel's stopping power is gonna be really useful here. There we go. There we go. Oh, you can do that with a steam engine. Hong Kong. Let's go! Did we really need to pull up this far to get back over to Knapford platform? I guess we have to go to Knapford platform 1, so that's quite a bit over. Still, I feel like we didn't need to pull out that far. Knapford Station looks amazing. I think Knapford Station looks pretty iconic. I also like Vickerstown. Vickerstown looks amazing. I mean, Vickerstown is huge too. Okay, let's see here. Slow down. Oh, I'm going a little too far. There we go. Oh, Diesel's great at stopping time. Okay.
All aboard. We need to hurry and get moving. There's no need to rush, Diesel, said Annie. We still have plenty of time.
Plenty of time. Hey, Strasbourg, good to see you. Welcome in. Open the doors. Everyone get in. Get in. Yeah, we got places to go. Oh, is that a plane? Oh man, it's nice to see the planes. We must be by the airport, right? I like this. We're loading the passengers. It's such a long station, and when you're only with Annie and Clarabel, it's like it's not a long train. Let's go.
Right, let's get going. Remember, said Clarabel, you need to pull away gently as to not startle the passengers.
We did not pull away gently. We just gunned it. It is very strange to see Diesel pulling Annie and Clarabel, doesn't it? Just to look a little odd because we're almost used to seeing Thomas, or at the very least, not Diesel pull Annie and Clarabel. The braking and acceleration I think is better than the steam engine, but I don't think that Diesel can go much faster than Thomas can. The speed looks comparable. Maybe a little bit faster. I think if you want to play it safe, Percy is probably the best engine to play as, because Percy I feel has the least amount of power out of all of the engines that I've played at, and so you're less likely to over accelerate and derail yourself. I even tried to crash Percy and I had difficulty doing it, so Percy may be like the beginner level engine to play as for these games. Percy won't be able to go very fast, but you won't see a lot of derailment or anything with Percy. It might be very difficult to derail Percy. The braking, of course, could always, be a challenge, but you never know. Go!
Diesel, you'll need to remember to slow down as you approach the station. You mustn't bump the coaches, especially if they have passengers on board.
What I should have done is I downloaded some nice train music. I think that's the one thing I didn't do. There is train music, I think. Right? I think they're talking about, yeah, I have music. Oh, there's only menu music on. Just from like, or something that's like copyright free, put it up on Spotify or who knows what. Just play it. You would wish they had the actual voice from the show instead of narrator? Well, I mean, it's probably more expensive to do it that way. I get it though. I get what you're saying, Strasbourg, right? It'd be nice to have the voice actors. I actually don't mind it so much, but of course, I grew up with Model Thomas series, right? The original OG Thomas. So to me, having a narrator is very nostalgic to me. It's like, oh, it's Mr. Conductor. That's basically what he's saying.
All aboard.
Oh yeah, unlock the doors. I feel like I need Ringo though. Like I want a little bit of Ringo, or or Alec Baldwin or any, just anyone. But no, the narrator's good. Narrator's good, and I don't mind them not necessarily getting anyone who.
Off we go again.
Not getting the voice actors. I like the narration works out for me. Would be interesting if they got like Gordon's voice actor, right? He was for Old Engines Go because he was also in the Magic Railway. I think he'd do a very good job. I should look up who the voice actor is for the narrator. I'm enjoying them. A lot of good voices. Does this look cool? Oh man, this railway, the Isle of Sodor looks beautiful. You see all these tracks with these signals. Hi cows. Oh, wonder if okay, I was wondering if the cows might react if I blew my my horn. I was gonna say whistle, but I don't think it counts as a whistle with diesel, right? It's more of a horn at that point. Oh, we gotta slow down. Yeah, I'm liking Diesel's braking ability. Diesel has some pretty impressive braking ability. I'm probably braking too fast for comfort, compared to a steam engine. Oh, is this a, oh wow. It's a football field, or soccer as we say in America. But, oh, wrong side, don't get out that side, guys. Get out the other side. There you go. We do play football here in America. Our version is a little different than football around the world, which is why we call it soccer. It kind of a weird thing, right? Where we have a different name for it. Here we go. I'm kind of curious what sort of episode stories they're working on right now. I mean, they do have already 6 engines. There's only 6 engines in this game. Thomas, Percy, Diesel, Gordon, James, and Emily. James is part of DLC. And that's a good amount of stories that you could probably make with those 6 engines, but you're limited to only those 6 engines. So you have to only do episodes that have or involve those engines. And there's still a lot. So I'm kind of curious if they're making more stories for focus on those engines, or if they're making more stories based on engines that they're planning on releasing in the future, right? And I'm kind of curious how long it'll take for them to release another engine. I don't know how long it takes to model someone, but it probably isn't instantaneous, right? Oh, this is so iconic. This really is relaxing. Very relaxing. Oh, I think I overshot. That braking helped. Up, I wrong side. I keep opening up the doors on the wrong side. We're at Ellsbridge. Ellsbridge looks like a nice place to... Oh. Cutscene.
Hurry up, please. We don't want to be late.
She's looking at us.
Just then, one of the passengers approached.
She's in a
Diesel.
beautiful green dress. Look at that.
Thank you, Diesel, they said. Diesel looked surprised. He wasn't sure what to say.
Oh.
You're very welcome. Wow. Someone was grateful for my help. You see, said Annie, passengers appreciate an engine who looks after them and pulls their train well. Diesel thought about this. Maybe you're right, he said. Maybe I can pull passengers after all.
Yeah, Diesel, maybe you can. Yeah, no, she was in a beautiful green dress. Am I locked doors? Okay. It's a beautiful color, a nice, it's sort of a emerald green, I guess would be a good way of calling it. Sometimes colors just pop at you, you know? And I feel like a good green color really stands out. I feel like a lot of the really popular colors that people wear are like that, like purple, blue, green, yellow. I just basically named the rainbow, right? But when it's done well, it could be amazing, right? Like, look at the grass, for example. This is not closed, but doesn't it look awesome? It looks so vibrant and alive. You just kind of want to, like, stare at the scenery. I think it's so fun. It's so fun. I definitely want a game where I need to, I think I want some more time trials. And I want more, I want some sort of like monetary system in this game, where like you make money based on you know, passengers you pick up and deliver and take to certain areas. I really feel like that would be really fun. The points are nice, right? The points at the top right, they're pretty okay, but you know, it doesn't. AP doesn't mean anything to me, right? If it were in pounds or euros or dollars, I would understand it more. Right. It would just feel fun. Just be like, oh, I'm making money if I delivering passengers. Which is how railroads kind of work. Right? Sir Topham Hatt isn't running a charity. Confusion and delay. I bet you could probably run around. Right? Like, you could probably run around on foot. If I just stopped and just got out, couldn't I just, like, walk around? Not just at a station, just, like, some random place. Let's find a good place to just kind of stop and look around and see if I could actually, like, physically look around. Like, not somewhere where all these fences are and I can't actually go anywhere. The Watchguard Studio 4 screenplays to make you feel relaxed. Oh, that's wonderful. I like that, Sam. I like that. Yeah, I don't need to stop as close as as far as I normally do with the steam engine, because Diesel has better braking than most. This actually looks like a good place to get out, because it looks like there's a couple of locations, like you can kind of go to the cars. There might be some cows. Oh, come on. Yeah, the braking is throwing me off. I keep expecting it to react like Thomas. Okay, unlock the doors. Okay, and let's go to first person. Right? Like, you could just kind of, like, go all over the place here. I feel like I could walk. Can I walk out? Hello, sorry, pardon me. Pardon me. Train's not delayed. Look. Oh, I can't go out. Oh, it's blocked. There's an invisible barrier here. I physically cannot move past this section. Oh no. Oh no. They hate it because of CGI faces smiles? Oh. Oh man, I really thought I could leave. I can't go to the cars. Oh man, that's sad. Can I? Okay, I know I could go on the tracks here. Can I go this way? Maybe I can exit this way? Oh, nope, invisible barrier right here. I can't move this way, and I probably can't move very far this way. Oh, I can move over here. Oh, but I can't move further down this road. I can get to these cars, but I can't get over this hedge. Well, this is kind of unfortunate, because I was really hoping I could, like, explore a little. It makes sense because, you know, it's a game, it's a railway game, it's a train game, right? You're not supposed to be exploring this crazy big world. You're supposed to be driving trains. You're about driving Thomas and his friends. Okay, yep, here we're going, yep. Close the door. Oh, yeah, I thought I could... Close the door, close the door, close the door while I'm here, you know, physically just close all the doors, yeah. All the doors are locked, yep, okay.
Okay, on to our next...
Sorry, Diesel, yep. Okay, yeah, we're going.
You're doing well, Diesel, said Annie kindly.
Oh, they're nice there, Diesel. I mean, I don't know why they would hate this, because they has to be CGI faces. Like, this whole thing, you know, CGI stands for, right, computer graphic interface or something, right? Probably, you know, something like that. Well, this game literally is using a computer. You know, it is a computer-based game, right? Even if you're playing on like the Switch or the PlayStation, those are essentially just computers inside those consoles. So to me, it makes so much sense for everything to be more computer-based, I think. Do I have a... Oh, there's a light in... Oh, hi, Annie. Whoa, that scared me. Just Annie's eye just peeking out through this window, just watching me. Is that always the case? If you're a driver for the Thomas Railway and you have like a view of behind you, do you just see Annie staring at you? It's a little weird just seeing one eye. It just freaked me out. I guess you get used to it. Get used to Annie staring at you. That freaked me out for a second. And I was like, oh. Okay, let's see if I can... I might have stopped a little too late. Oh no, that worked out perfectly. Okay, I think I understand how about the stopping distance here. Okay, open the doors, load the passengers. Where are we now? Hackenbeck Station. Perfect. I wonder why some of these stations have like little log piles there. I guess they're for just different projects you might need. Like maybe repairing the power lines or something. Lock the doors. Oh, sorry, I closed the door on somebody.
One stop to go, Diesel, said Clarabel. Then you will have pulled your first passenger train.
It's really nice to see that Thomas's branch line, which is what we're on right now, only has a single track, right? And that makes a lot of sense because there probably aren't a lot of trains moving up and down the branch line. That's why it's called a branch line. It goes off the main line. And you're only ever going to need one train on the track at any point in time. Like you may have, if you have two trains, you'll just have one on the siding to let the other pass. But it'll be more of a rarity for that to happen. While on the main line, right, you're gonna have multiple trains going through. You're gonna have the express. You're gonna have probably a regular passenger service. You'll probably have freight trains going by. So you'll want to have 2, 3 parallel tracks just to make sure they don't interfere with each other. Especially for Gordon's express train, right? He doesn't want to stop. Nobody wants Gordon to stop, especially his passengers. Because it's express train, right? They have to get somewhere very, very, very fast there. Yeah, you have a passenger coach's face just looking while you're driving the locomotive. Yeah, it might freak you out. It certainly freaked me out. Hey, we did it!
Diesel soon reached Farquhar, the top station of Thomas's branch line. He felt rather pleased with himself.
As he should. He did a good job.
Suddenly, he noticed Sir Topham Hatt walking towards...
How does Sir Topham Hatt just be everywhere?
I hope he's not here to tell me off, he thought. Maybe one of the passengers complained.
How did he even get here so fast? We saw him when he left.
But Sir Topham Hatt
He just drove to Farquhar Station?
Smiling. Well done, Diesel, he said proudly. I've heard from some of your passengers that you did a good job today. Thank you, sir, said Diesel. But I did have some help. Thomas is still being repaired, so I'll need you to stay and help out for a few more days, explained Sir Topham Hatt. Do you mind? Not at all, sir, said Diesel happily. I'm sure that the three of us can run the branch line just fine.
Oh.
Annie and Clarabel smiled. Perhaps they thought Diesel wasn't so devious
After all.
after all.
That's sweet. That's sweet. See, look, they have the scheduled time here and then actual time. I'm really curious if there's a scheduled time kind of scenario. Here, let's go back to the main menu and look at some of the scenarios. So, one of the things that I appreciate is that they do have these kind of heartfelt stories, and I really do enjoy it. I think that if I were a passenger in that last story, it would be really exciting, honestly, to see Diesel pulling Annie and Clarabel, because you're always seeing Thomas do it, right? Diesel is sort of different, it's new, it's novel, right? It's the same thing as anything else, right? If you have a routine, right, you see the same people, you take the same bus or the same car, or you have the same teacher, and then all of a sudden it's something that changes, and it's not necessarily in a bad way or a good way, but it's just different, right? You're still doing kind of the same things, but there's a new bus or a new driver or a new teacher, for the substituting. It's kind of cool because, like, oh, this is different. This is not how it usually goes. How is this different is it going to be? Novelty is the spice of life, right? You are able to experience different aspects, different fun things because it's new and unique and it stimulates your brain. What kind of stories we have here? Gordon and Troublesome Trucks is interesting. We haven't done a lot of Gordon yet. I think there was another James story we have to do still. Yeah, Leaves on the Railway was pretty interesting. Let's start with Gordon. Gordon and Troublesome Trucks, because then we could deal with some Troublesome Trucks. I wonder if there's also stories we haven't played yet because we haven't done things in the right order. Gordon is really powerful though. This music is so good.
Gordon and the Troublesome Trucks. Maintenance is an important
there's
part
Diesel.
of keeping a railway running safely. Tracks need to be fixed and points must be mended to ensure the safety of people and engines. Early one morning, Sir Topham Hatt arrived at Tidmouth Sheds to make an important announcement. Some maintenance work is being done on a section of the main line between Marron and Kelsthorpe Road. So I've decided it will be safer for all of you if we close that part of the line until the work is complete.
Makes sense. Safety first.
This means that many of you will have to do different jobs, so we can keep things running smoothly. But I'm sure you will all manage. Thomas and Emily, please look after the passengers and make sure they can still reach their destinations without confusion or delay. Yes, sir.
Confusion and delay.
Replied the engines.
I do like that line of Sir Topham Hatt. It's pretty funny.
Percy, I need you to run Thomas's branch line. Yes, sir, he replied. Then
I feel like that doesn't make sense. Well, maybe it makes sense.
And I have an important job for you too, Gordon, he said. The workmen need some supplies delivered to the work site. So whilst the other engines are busy, I will need you.
I'll explain in a second.
But sir, what about the express? Unfortunately, we've had to cancel all express trains whilst the work is being carried out. We can't have high-speed trains passing through an area that's being repaired. It's just not safe.
Not safe. Safety first.
Cancelled? But sir, You can't cancel the express. It's the most important service on the island, and far more important than delivering some trucks. Now, Gordon, I know how much the express means.
It really means a lot to him.
It's far more important right now that we get the line repaired as soon as we can. You can go back to pulling the express once the work has been completed. Oh, if I must. And with that, Sir Topham Hatt turned and headed off to attend to other things. What's Sir Topham Hatt thinking? Making me take dirty trucks from dirty sidings? He's just trying to make sure that the railway keeps running smoothly and that all of the passengers can reach their destinations on time.
It was like watching a Thomas
said
episode.
Emily. We all need to make the most of this time while repairs are being carried out. And besides, Sir Topham Hatt has given you an important job. I thought an important engine like you would appreciate that. Goods trains are just not suitable for a grand engine like me, Gordon went on. It wouldn't be dignified. That's enough, Gordon, said his fireman. Come on now. The workmen are expecting these trucks to be delivered, and we don't want to delay things any further. Oh, all right. The sooner we get this job over with, the sooner I can be back pulling the express.
So there might be a couple of questions, right? Like, why would Gordon need to be pulling these trucks? Why not just have Thomas do it or Emily do it, right? And Gordon could still just pull passenger cars, even if it's not necessarily the express. He would just be slower. He would have to move slower, right? And I think there's a couple of good reasons here to think about. First off, Gordon is the most powerful steam engine on the Isle of Sodor, right? Like, he is very, very capable of doing a lot of things very, very, very quickly and very, very powerfully. I'm slowing down a little bit too fast. So he could actually pull a lot of cars behind him, extremely long amount of cars, more than Thomas, more than Emily, more than James, more than Diesel. Ooh, this bridge I do not like this bridge. And that can make a big difference, right? Because if you need a lot of materials to repair the track, Gordon can pull a lot of them. Two, he's extremely fast, right? If you want to repair something quickly, you're gonna put your fastest engine on the job, right? Say like, hey, we need to get to this place really quick. We need to go and get everything repaired. Gordon, you're the fastest. You will do the job the quickest because you'll allow us to reach the spot faster than anyone else. So that's always fun there. I'm going too fast. I'm not gonna be able to stop and wait. Okay, let's just go. Okay, we're good. I'm glad we cleared that because I almost was going too fast. Yeah, Thomas is a steam engine, yeah. Oh, a Thomas Stream, yeah. Is Henry Edward in the Wonders of Sodor? We are out of dating at them, but we relish him exactly Strasbourg. I agree. I'm sorry, going a little bit too slow for where I need to go. But I don't want to overshoot, because I've done that before. Yeah, I think they're going to add Henry and Edward. I really do think so. You complete your first Gordon service and kidnapped for the Vickerstown day, and you failed twice previously because you got carried away and overshot stuff at Vickerstown at the very last step. Yep. It's really... Gordon can go really fast, but stopping can be a little bit tricky. So I sometimes do this, like where I'm just approaching things extremely slowly. Because Gordon is powerful, and you gotta be very careful. There we go. So because they promote quote unquote Gordon to repairing the tracks because he's the fastest engine, they have to promote all the other engines to higher jobs, right? So Emily has to pull passengers, although she does pull passengers a lot. Thomas pulling passengers beyond Annie and Clarabel because he's a little stronger than Percy. So he can pull those passengers, and then Percy pulls Annie and Clarabel. he might not pull Annie Clarabel nearly as well or as fast as Thomas, but he's certainly capable of doing so. So this is actually, it's pretty cool, honestly, to think about this way. Sir Topham Hatt says, like, I need my best engine. I need my best engine on the job. And that's Gordon, right? So he's like, Gordon, I know you don't like doing it, but, like, we need this done fast. Oh, stop.
Gordon was still sulking when he arrived.
Well, 0, Wiki. Just found 0 books.
The trucks eyed him with interest.
What's this great blue galloping sausage doing in our yard?
Oh, galloping sausage.
We want a proper engine like Henry or
Well,
Henry.
they're not in this game yet, so you can't have them.
Stop that, Gordon. You have got me today the fastest engine on Sodor, and I'll have no nonsense from you.
We'll give him nonsense.
They chuckled to each
Oh,
other,
troublesome trucks.
but Gordon didn't hear them.
You know, one of the things that I kind of wish I had more in my wooden railway set was more troublesome trucks. I set the brake on still for some reason. Because, you know, there's so many, you know, you want to make a troublesome truck train behind you to emulate the Thomas series, and I think I only had one. I had only one troublesome truck. So I had to make do with, like, a few other cars that I've had for my Brio train sets. But it was not quite the same as, like, having, like, these fun guys behind you. Yeah, Mystery, good to see you. Hello. So, yeah. This is what I haven't found many books or items yet, mainly because I've been having a lot of fun driving the trains here, driving the engines, and so I haven't taken the time to just kind of explore getting off as much. I just like, no, I'm just gonna get up and I'm gonna keep going. I'm gonna have so much fun. It's gonna be great. Like, look at this. Gordon's already going at 52 miles an hour. You could get Gordon up to 80, 90, I'm pretty sure, which is pretty impressive. You gotta be careful because some of these switches you can't really take at certain speeds. You can take this at 90 though, right? The little circle with the speed limit is a good indicator of how fast you can go. So Gordon's, I think, on the express line right here and pulling these cars. But he could go extremely fast, and it makes the game go by really quickly to go and play as Gordon. I definitely still want a Shikansen though. I want Kana. Hilo would also be pretty cool. Hilo's not a Shikansen, but Hilo and Kana are friends, and having a Japanese engine is pretty cool. Because the design's a little different. If you notice the designs of steam engines, right? The design of the British engines differ from the design of the Japanese engines, which differ from the designs of the American engines, right? The designs are all very distinct and different. And it's kind of neat to see that. Express coming through! Look at that, Gordon. Hey, Wright, good to see you. Yeah, this book is a lot. Sorry. This game is a lot of fun, and I think it's worth playing. It's worth playing. And I usually don't play a lot of train simulators too, which is you'd think you would, but I'm much more attached to Thomas and Friends than other train games. I think maybe I should play more though. I'm getting used to. Oh, I need to stop. Do I need to stop? Oh shoot. Oh shoot, I'm gonna overshoot. I'm gonna overshoot by a lot. Oh, I just need to go through that. I just need to go via. Okay. I actually didn't need a break. We're good. Midnight! You're here on YouTube too! Yeah, I definitely want some more racing episodes. For both Racing Against Birdie, but also look at this main line right here, right? There's 3 parallel tracks. You could race 2 or 3 engines against each other. And it might be unfair you might say, because like some engines are definitely faster than others. But like Diesel and Thomas against each other, especially if they deliver passengers or something, wouldn't be the craziest thing. Right? You could have fun scenarios, and I think setting up fun scenarios would be fun. Multiplayer in this game would be pretty cool too. I don't know what it would take to have multiplayer support, but it would be pretty neat. Yeah, sorry, right, about the ads. Yeah, 6,000. Oh my gosh. It looks great, right? This is our dream. This is a game that I would have loved to play growing up. If this existed when I was, I don't know, 8 years old, 5 years old, something like that, I think I just would be like, come home from school, get my homework done, and just play Do I? Oh, oh shoot, I'm not gonna stop in time. I'm not gonna stop in time. Oh, I think this is just a via. I think it's just a via. Okay, we're good. Okay.
Soon Gordon reached the bottom of the hill. As he started to climb, he noticed the train felt heavy.
Uh-oh.
And realized the trucks had started their tricks.
Oh no, we're at Gordon's Hill.
Hold back,
They cried.
We're at Gordon's Hill. That's where Gordon's Hill is. Okay, it's good to know. Well, luckily I didn't break too hard, so we're gonna be able to climb it, I think. You go talk to these weather fights are not too familiar with the newer characters. You like Daisy or Boko DLC? Yeah, Daisy, Boko. I think Mavis. Wiggy. I really would like to see Mavis. I had a Mavis, I still have a Mavis, wooden railway train, and I liked her look.
Gordon struggled on. Finally managed to reach the top of the hill.
There we go. That's how you do it.
On, faster,
Cried the trucks, and they surged forward, pushing Gordon down the hill.
If they had a large rail system, they could assign passengers like travelers between stations. You mystery. And they have stations pass by each other. Yeah. With the crossings, everything. Express coming through. You used to watch Thomas a little bit before school. Is too young to remember much. Yeah, look at this. Gordon could get up to 90 miles an hour. I don't know if you should be going 90 miles an hour. Oh, stop the train before you crash, it says. Oh, I didn't even notice the new, order. Uh-oh. I'm not gonna make it. I'm at 60 miles an hour, and I only have 300 yards remaining. We're gonna have to repeat this mission. No, Gordon, no!
Gordon struggled on. Finally managed to reach the top of the hill.
Stop the train quick. Yeah, PAA. I think I messed up.
The trucks, and they surged forward, pushing Gordon down the hill.
Whoa! Please stop!
Cried Gordon in alarm.
See, this is what I get for not paying attention. Now it says stop the train. Okay, probably the brakes. Go. Brakes. Come on. No, Gordon, you can do it. Oh, no. These troublesome trucks. Gordon's Hill is dangerous. It's realistic though. Right? You know, it's the momentum. Thomas and the Magic Railroad director's cut this year, Wiggy? Ooh, yeah. And the show is really rough for many characters. Yeah, it's extremely rough. I think we're okay now. I'm at 30 miles an hour. I think I should be able to stop. I don't know when. I don't know. How do I need to stop? Yeah, I have to stop and wait at 400. I guess I could go a little bit faster. And then I'll stop probably right about now. Yep, okay. Gordon, you have to make the face like we're pretty good, Gordon. How far before do I need to stop? Can I just stop here?
Well done, driver. You stopped the trucks. I'll have no more trouble from you trucks, said Gordon firmly. We have got these goods to deliver.
You always have to spoil the fun.
You want to crash, Troublesome Trucks? You guys are gonna die. Yes, you have to stop at the indicated location. There you go.
Gordon soon arrived at the worksite, and the workmen were pleased to see him. Thank you for bringing these supplies, Gordon, said a workman. Now we can finish up these repairs.
Exactly. Finish up those repairs.
You're most welcome.
Puffed Gordon proudly. And with that, Gordon headed back to the sheds to tell the other engines about his truck-filled day.
Hey, B Sugar, good to see you. Hey, we did it! We only messed up once. And by we, I mean me. What are stories you got here? Oh yeah, we wanted to do the James story. Yeah, James leaves on the railway. I wonder if that means... I wonder if that means that the traction is gonna cause some... or something, I don't know.
One morning, two men were cleaning Gordon after he had acted rather foolishly and ended up rolling off the turntable and into a muddy ditch.
Oh, that does sound familiar, doesn't it?
Mind my eyes,
Grumbled Gordon. Have you ever seen so much mud? Said one of the cleaners. No, I haven't, said the other. You ought to be ashamed, Gordon, letting yourself get so dirty.
Yeah, I know, right?
But,
6,000?
Gordon, I don't have time to worry about my appearance like some engines do.
Yeah. James.
The hosing and scrubbing suddenly stopped. Gordon opened his eyes, but quickly closed them again when he saw who was standing in front of him.
Uh-oh, Sir Topham Hatt.
Wake up, Gordon, said Sir Topham Hatt, and listen to me. Given your recent behavior, I've decided that you will pull no more coaches until you prove to me that you can be a really
Hey, Cassandra.
useful engine.
How you doing?
perhaps pulling trucks for a while will teach you a lesson.
Oh yeah, trucks, Gordon.
Yes, sir,
said Gordon
Trucks.
quietly. So Gordon had to spend his time pulling and pushing trucks.
And that means it's James's turn to shine. I like the little wheel, you know, spinning. Oh, this is loading a long time. Did this game crash? Nope, no, we're good.
goods trains,
He muttered.
Yeah.
Oh, the shame of it.
Of course, Cassandra.
And he bumped the trucks again.
We're all friends here. We all support each other.
Cried the trucks as he shunted them around the yard. James was standing nearby watching him. Trucks will be trucks.
Trucks
he
will be
said.
trucks.
They won't with me,
Grunted Gordon.
I'll teach them. They tried to push me down the hill this morning,
He explained.
It's slippery there, so you'll probably need help.
Smug James.
I don't need help on hills.
Huffed James.
I never realized that James was Scottish for the longest time.
And headed off to get ready for his next goods train. Come on, James, said his driver. It's almost time for the express.
But growing up with Thomas, right, at 5 years old, you just don't understand that there's like
James
Scotland
puffed away to
and
collect his
England.
waiting coaches.
You know, like these things just don't occur to you at like these early ages. It's just like, oh, everyone's people, and some people speak
The guard
differently,
soon blew his whistle and James puffed away.
right? Like,
Come on, he puffed to the coaches.
I can't do anything. There you go. Okay. Oh, okay. I'm attached to coaches now. I didn't even see that. Well, here we go. We got to go to Wellsworth Platform 2. James is beautiful. This is a DLC. This is a DLC engine, and a DLC story. I'm pretty sure, and it looks. James looks amazing. I'm glad I bought the whole package. Oh, I have to take this at 43 miles an hour, 25 speed limit. Gotta be careful. You could derail if you take things too fast. Yeah, part of the deluxe version. Yeah, buying it together as one big package is cheaper than buying the DLC and the base game separately. So I recommend going that route. If you're going to want the whole thing, just buy it all in one go. Save some money.
The train was soon running nicely, and James began to feel confident. Slippery hills indeed. I don't need help, he puffed.
Okay, we're doing pretty well here. And look, it's a different terrain. It's all wet and rainy over here. That's so cool that they have weather in this game. Into the tunnel. Oh, James, we'll turn the light on here. Yep, there we go. That helps just to have a little bit of light so that you can see. See, James could go pretty fast too. I was astounded when I learned how fast James could go. But look, we're already going 73 miles an hour. It's not as fast as Gordon could go, but pretty fast. I mean, Thomas, I can sometimes only get up to, what, 30, 40? It's really interesting how it's modeled, but that probably makes it's realistic. You also have like different views here, so you could actually take a look at things from like the back end here. Like you could just look at the back if you want really far. There's also the 3, which kind of gives you this nice little side view, or close up in the rear view. There's no 4. But yeah, it's neat. It's neat looking things from this end. I just sort of see things like you're like straightforward on. It's very peaceful. Also, yeah, very peaceful back here. I know that there's a lot of train simulator games, and this, of course, is based on one of them. But I think that it'd be really neat to take Thomas around. Oh, hey, that was Emily. She didn't whistle back to me. You gotta whistle back to me, Emily. But I really think it would be great to see the Orient Express route. I know that they have Thomas in another base game that you could play as, and that's a smart move on their part, right? You get to buy the other game and play as Thomas. Let's see, at 20 miles an hour, I have to in 0.7 miles. So I usually kind of use the rule of thumb, like for every like 100 kilometers, match to the miles an hour. So see how we're like at 80 and 800? So that to me means I have to start slowing down. Ooh, will I not make it? No, I'm pretty good. Make way for an important engine. Exactly. Oh, here it is. It says go. It says go. We're gonna switch on this signal, maybe? Yep, I thought so. That's why you want to go at 20 miles an hour. You take that at 70. Oh, I have to stop there? That's pretty good. Objective complete. Open the doors? Oh no.
James soon arrived at the next station. He was feeling very pleased with himself.
James looked kind of wet.
But he kept thinking about what Gordon had said. I'll show Gordon who needs help on hills.
Oh man, are we dealing with Gordon's Hills again? We're dealing a lot with Gordon's Hills. Oh. Another loading screen. Oh, look, there's leaves.
But soon, James reached the bottom of the hill. Strong winds from the sea made the hill hard to climb. Leaves fallen from the nearby trees were now covering the rails. And the recent rainfall meant that they were too heavy to be blown away by the wind.
Oh, that makes sense.
I'll do it, he puffed.
Come on, James, you could do it.
But his wheels slipped on
Oh
the leaves.
no, James, no.
I must do it. I must do it,
Aww.
he panted. But try as he might, his wheels kept on slipping, and he couldn't pull the train at all. Help! Help! Cried James.
Poor James.
His wheels were turning forwards, but the heavy coaches pulled him backwards. And soon the whole train started slipping down the hill.
Oh no.
James's driver applied the brakes, then going carefully reversed the train back down the hill, and they headed back to the station.
But it's realistic. It's realistic. It's right. These stories are realistic. His face wasn't purring right in this one, PA.
When they arrived, they found Gordon waiting, who had seen everything. I thought you said you could climb hills, he chuckled.
That is pretty funny.
James didn't answer. He had no steam left to say anything. Ah, well, we live and learn, said Gordon. Never mind, little James. I'm going to push from behind. Whistle when you're...
That happens a lot on this hill. Engines pushing other engines from behind. Oh, I'm on Gordon now? Ooh. Okay, we need a reverse. Because we need to get behind the coaches and push James. All aboard. I don't mind the faces. To me, there's only so much you could do with the current technology in terms of trains. I'm old, so I'm used to playing games where the graphics were rather quite poor, and you had to use your imagination for so much of it. So to me, it's like, oh well, that's probably it. Probably the same way here. Okay, gotta be careful. You don't want to bump these cars too much. About less than 5 miles an hour is what they recommend. You go a little bit for it faster.
I'm ready.
called James.
Ramming speed, right, Mystery?
So am I, replied Gordon. Pull hard.
We'll do it.
Puffed James.
Teamwork makes the dream work. One of the things you might notice is that when you see both engines coupled together, you can if you whistle for one, you can oh, this is interesting. You can make both whistle. Okay, I guess not. Interesting. I can't get up to James with the two. I look like I'm in James's cab from the one, but I appear to be looking from Gordon's perspective in this one. So that's kind of interesting. You can't take that curve too fast because it's 50 miles an hour. So you have to wait until we get past it, and then we can move faster. I wonder if it's better to have the weaker engine in front and the stronger engine behind, or vice versa. Or if it just doesn't matter. Not to mention that these train sizes aren't extremely long, right? Compared to modern day trains, which have hundreds of cars, or something like that. This is like 4 cars, so not the craziest thing. Yeah, up Gordon's Hill! Past the leaves! Past the leaves!
Clouds of smoke and steam towered from the snorting engines as they struggled up the hill. We can do it, puffed James. We will do it, puffed Gordon.
Express coming through! Ciao, Jack!
Finally, the 2 engines reached the top. We've done it! We've done it! They puffed. The 2 weary engines were puffed out, but they continued onwards to the next station.
Okay, at 1.1 miles, I have to stop. I don't know, I've never stopped after Gordon's Hill on 2 engines, so I'm curious on what that might be like. And it's also rainy and slippery, so we might need to slow down earlier than we might normally. So I'm gonna start applying the brakes right now. Because I you know, you don't want to repeat these things there. Thank you, Jack. I mean, this game is so fun. This game is really fun. How much further do we need to go? We're pretty good. Actually, 35 miles an hour. We probably can keep things pretty safe. There's the station. We'll just puff right on in. Puff right on in. At Marin. Hello, everyone. Oh, look, they have umbrellas out. Up. Up. A little too slow. A little too slow. Come on. Come on. We can make it. There we go.
It wasn't long before they arrived. Thank you, Gordon, whistled James. Gordon whistled goodbye as he watched James puff away. Then slowly, he trundled back to his waiting truck.
Aww. That was nice of Gordon to help James. I think so. That was sweet. We played through so many scenarios. The shunting ones are just a challenge. And it could get kind of tedious, honestly. Farquhar, this is introduction. Thomas goes fishing. That was a fun one. We did these Gordon ones and James. I'm just trying to see which ones we haven't done yet. Not another shunting challenge. No, we don't need a shunting challenge. We might have done all the stories. I think the only one that's different is another shunting challenge here. But it's a shunting showdown. So Diesel begins boasting to Thomas that he's the best shunter on Sodor and challenges him to a shunting competition. So this might be the only story that we haven't done yet. Yeah, James is pretty cool. I guess we'll try it. We just need to... Oh, the narrator for Thomas and Wonders of Sodor is Mark. It just... I mean, it happened so fast I couldn't read it. But we...
Shunting showdown.
But I wanted to read it.
One morning, Thomas was shunting trucks in the yard when Diesel arrived.
Oh, look, it's that little blue tank engine getting in the way. You really need to learn how to shunt trucks properly, Thomas.
Diesel.
And I doubt you are as good at shunting as me, the best shunter on Sodor.
To be fair, Diesel's braking is amazing.
Not only am I as good as you,
Huffed Thomas.
I'm better. No, you're not. Yes, I am.
They're such good rival characters.
Not. Am.
Hi, Emily.
Just then, Emily arrived with some trucks and overheard the two engines arguing. What's going on here? Diesel was being rude and was claiming he was the best shunter on Sodor, said Thomas.
But I am the best shunter.
I'll have to look that up,
interrupted
6000.
Diesel. Tell you what, if you want to see who's truly the best, then perhaps we should have a competition to see which engine is the better shunter. That sounds like a great idea. What do you think, Thomas? Okay, Diesel, said Thomas.
What are the rules?
What are the rules?
What are the rules?
The first engine to get their line of trucks shunted into the correct
man.
order will be the winner.
Oh man, this is gonna be so crazy.
Sounds good to me.
This mission's
Let's
a bit
get
tough.
started.
Yeah, this looks like a tough mission.
Is everyone ready to begin?
Oh boy.
3,
Oh no!
2, 1, go!
Yeah, let's pause it. I want to look up Mark Morgan. Mark Morgan. Thomas. Okay. So, Mark Morgan was the UK and US narrator from the 17th to 21st series of Thomas and Friends. I didn't know that. And in fact, in that case, I take back everything. I take back everything that I said. They really did get a popular narrator. They got a famous Thomas narrator. They really should, because that's amazing. Because Wonders of Sodor is fantastic, and I also thought he's doing a good job right now. I didn't realize that he was an actual narrator from the Thomas and Friends series, 17th to the 21st series. That's pretty awesome, right? I was just saying, like, oh, I'd be interested to see. I was just talking about narrators I remember, like Ringo or Alec Baldwin, but this guy, he is one of the narrators, and that's so awesome. So I think that's great they brought him in. I'm really excited about that. I admit that I haven't followed the latter series as much as I followed the earlier ones, because the classic Thomas is what I grew up with. But and I'm not very good with I guess voices. But I didn't recognize his voice. But that's really awesome that he's here. He's really cool. Yeah, he's